What's going on, everybody? Your boy ShinFolk back with another video. This time we're gonna go over the Gosain situation that's been popping for the last 3 to 4 days. I think it was top 8. The grand finals was on Sunday, I believe. And Gosain versus the John, famous King player, probably one of the best King players we got right now. But it was a lot of situations that happened in that fight that Gosain was supposed to take it completely. And now you guys think I'm gonna chill. But I agree that he was supposed to take it, but some situations are different. Some things we know to not do in certain situations. I believe that combo was supposed to hit, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go to the first situation. This is one of the 3 videos that he was getting robbed on. That while standing for would have killed, and he would have took that game. And I don't know if he went on and won that whole match or not, but we all know, even me speaking as a SteveFox player, doing Sonic Fang at a distance, you cannot punish. Doing my wild man, my wild standing 1-2, you cannot punish. This is a distance thing, as he looked like he was calculated when he did the get off 4, and he did an instant 4-4 neutral 2, and you saw how far back that block was. Now I believe while standing 1-2 would have definitely punished it, right? But it's meant to make while standing 4s with. Like I said, as a SteveFox player, I can make while standing 4s with as well. But this is not the icing on the cake. Here we are in another situation. Another video that's showing another one for Gosain. Sometimes the gods are just not with you. With the thing we used to say back in the day, with the Tekken universe is now on your side, and this is one of the situations where the Tekken universe wasn't on his side. But there is an explanation to this. I will show that later. I will display the guy's name on the video as well. But this is a very educational fact we're about to watch right here. This is not any type of slight or false with the game. It's something you're about to learn. I know it's a lot of top players. The thing about top players, they did not lab it. It took someone else who's not even a top player to lab this, which is very true. Let's watch the video first.
Oh, what? It crushed the down jab. What the heck? There is no way. Yo, Gosain is laughing at that. What in the world? How did it crush a down jab? I can see MYK.
Marlon Lawrence, baby.
He's just in shock. He's like,
My boy, Rafe, baby. But yeah, so as you can see, we're gonna watch a little bit after this. After the Ghetto 3 kick, it actually shifts you off axis. This is not chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like I was looking like, oh shit, like what the fuck is this? But you can see the jab is not even going through him. You know what I'm saying? He's actually off axis, which we will go into that later. But I still say he was robbed, in my opinion. But now that he knows to not do that. A lot of us don't do it. Actually, I put people in that situation with SteveFox. When I do my up forward, my down forward 2. Or like my ghetto kick, and I do like a ducking 2. Yeah, I do ghetto kick, ducking 2, and it crushes the down drop. And they always be like, "What the fuck is that?" Not down for 2. I mean, I do a ghetto 3, but we never knew. Now we actually know. Get to that soon. Now we gotta get into the most talked about way that Gosain lost. Because this right here, mind
what
you,
the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
Someone's down for 2-1. So cheap with King. It's kind of put you in the thought of the J.R. Smith and LeBron situation when they had a tie game, missed a free throw, he got it. And he was just looking around, J.R. Smith, and LeBron was pointing. You still had a second chance, but you didn't take it. Because even after the wall whiff, we'll talk about that a little bit too. He still had heat in well over half life. Like right here, I'm going with this first. I would have popped heat right there. Once it dropped, I would have popped heat, did my heat shit, mix, and we'll be having a different conversation right now. Now back to the miss. Okay. I believe he was robbed again. Like I said, I do believe he was robbed. But we know as long as I'm playing Tekken since Tekken 7. I don't think this was happening in Tag 2. Because Tag 2 had those combos when your tag partner jumps down and you guys keep it airtight. But this been happening since Tekken 7. Especially in Tekken 8. Especially every time I play Tekken 8. This happens when I'm just fucking flow charting. When I'm just flow charting and just going with the flow. I do a hard hit, going to line hard off axis. When I do line hard 2, you guys know he goes right past him. This was another situation when I know you can ask Gosain right now, did you know they was gonna miss? I could guarantee you he would say yes, because he did that dragon kick way too close to the wall. He could have just did neutral. I know we could have, should have, would have a lot in these situations. Could have, should have, would have, could have, should have, would have. Yes, that's true. Things are different with just watching. But right here, with no life in heat, I would have popped heat. He could have just popped heat. There was no reason to go for the highest damage combo. Like boom, 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 and you get the spin around kick or the hard punch, then heat, and then, you know, we know the lock combo. But there's no way right here I would have popped heat, nunchuck, 3-4 dragon kick. Game. Gosain's the winner. But again, with this missing, yes, he got robbed. But playing Tekken 8 as much as we've been playing Tekken 8, he knew that was gonna miss. If you know, you know. Like I know. If I would have missed my line hard 2 in the grand finals for the game and I missed, I'm like, fuck. I knew that was gonna miss, but I just took a fucking chance because that situation is relatable, and I play this game so much. I see this miss so much on the corner of the walls. So I wish he would just press 1+2. Like I said, if you know, you know. If you don't, I promise you, this happens a lot. If you are a serious player, you play a lot, you know we're gonna miss on the wall. You know what I mean? Now forget to this video. So Gosain actually finally made a video. I was actually waiting for this to make my video. I didn't want to make one so quick. I believe he made it today. That's why I'm dropping my video today. Like I said, good shit to Gosain. He got 2nd place. Hell yeah to that. But he could have got first 100%. 100%. So let's listen to what he got to say.
There was one thing that did piss me off after the tournament, and when I wrote everything, I saw a lot of people mentioning, like, oh, you know, the John would never lose to Gosain. Why? I mean, the John was dominating the whole tournament anyway. It was his win. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, guys, you're gonna always hear that. If you're a competitor, especially you kind of talk, you're gonna always hear that. So don't take that to offense.
Bro, like, didn't you see? I lost 3-0 in the winners finals. Bro, I fucking reset the bracket against him, and I got 2 games on him as well. I should have won. I should have won, bro. They're like, oh no, like you should have adjusted the combo. You should have done a different combo. It's just, yeah. I mean, I'm a low player for 50 billion years. I know that you should have adjusted the combo and done whatever then. It's like, bro, shut the hell up, man.
Yes. Respectfully, you have to shut the hell up. It's very different on that stage. Like I said, he was locked in. He wasn't probably even paying attention to his health. But I could guarantee you jump in a time machine, you go back and you have him look at the life bar on that wall stick. I could guarantee you he does nunchucks. I guarantee you. I could bet $1 million on it. I could bet $1 million he do not go for the full damage combo when he was dead.
Bro, you go to You go Ivory Coast, yeah. Whoever's in my flipping replies and DMs saying, oh, you should have done this combo instead. Bro, fly down to Ivory Coast next year. Go Ivory Coast next year. Go play the John next year, yeah. And you do those combos yourself. How about that? How about that? You go Ivory Coast. You get to grand finals.
Let them
you
land.
Play the John and do those flipping John card combos. Go, John, go, man. It's just like, I don't like hearing that bullshit, bro. Cause it's just like, come on.
Let them laugh. You hear me?
People already knew. I'm not even saying it like an ego thing. Wallah, I'm not saying it like an ego thing. People knew. At least some people knew. Like I was on the same level as the Pakistanis. People knew. But now people know.
You hear me?
That's what matters. People know.
Yes, sir. And now, you know, like I've been new. Let's go saying for crying out loud. It took him a minute to get back, you know, get adjusted to taking A, but I've been new. Like I said, you don't need nobody to know. Just go out there, prove your skills, take the win. I wish you would have took that win though. It would have been very nice. Very nice if Gosain would have took that. Like I said, sometimes the universe is not on your side. That was exactly what the situation was. It was more than, I believe we only captured 3 times, but I believe it was more than 3 times he got fucked over though. Let's get to this video. So with the final video today, this shows what kind of situations he was in. This guy demonstrates it. Let me show you his name. Leandro A. Polani. Please give him a follow on Twitter, follow his platforms, follow his page. But he said, not slow-mo problem. The duck jab page is pretty common in Tekken. Tekken 8 is the worst Tekken of all time. That's the disclaimer you gotta add on this damn game. That's the shit I've been talking about. I don't understand why he said it, but that's what you have to say now in this society of Tekken. Like, he had to put that there just to make sure no one attacks him. And I think that's fucking crazy. But we should talk about the report. What really makes the game bad, not this kind of specific things. Now let's get into the video. He's showing the evasive. That we are playing a 3D fighter game, guys. We are playing a 3D fighter game. There you go. So he showed you guys what happens regular 100% of the time. He showed you what happens when you're off axis. So he's walking you through what you about to find out what happened on Gosain on that wake up. I mean on that Get 3. Get 3 off axis. Wake up kiss makes the opponent off axis. Boom. And then as you can see, this is the explanation of it. Now I was gonna go over the list of people who was the top players who was talking about it, but I changed my mind. You guys know who you are, and even myself, we don't laugh when we get what the fucks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we should do this instead. You know what I mean? Lab it. Lab why this miss? Why did no? Maybe it does the actual reason we're playing a 3D fighting game. This even surprised me, you know, because I thought he got robbed, but apparently he did not get robbed. As you can see, get a kick, showing you he's off axis, slowing it up for you, showing the jab actually missing. Yo, this is perfection. There's no 3D fighter, even Tekken 7. Tekken 7, this probably would have hit, but of course, we got stuff to hit behind and from the side, tracking, but the game is doing the best it can. Look at this shit. This jab is actually missing him. You know what I'm saying? So that knocks out 1 out of the 3 videos of Gosain. But like I said, factually though, you know what I'm saying? Because the combo on the wall, there's nothing that any of us could comment on, because that's only at the heat of the battle you got your comment, you got your choice on that, and that's what he chose to do, and it missed. So I think he got robbed on that legitimately. Even though we know that stuff misses, he could tell us that misses in rank play, but at that time no one can really comment on it. Like he said, you can't tell him what he should have done right there. But right here is the only explanation that he did not get robbed off this. You know what I mean? Showing you step by step what happened. Let's go again. Boom. Same situation. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe, and I bet you that John knew this. That if someone's trying to instantly get up dick jab and try to beat me, I'll beat him out. You know what I mean? So we got a look. This is not necessarily a crash out, but I do want to think it's a crash out of character crisis. I think even though Arsenal Ash won, yeah, he won Evo Fresh, but I believe he's gonna go over to a darker side and play Lydia and Oscar. Bro, if he is serious, a lot of people are in fucking trouble. Yo, Arsenal Ash playing Lydia is already too much. Like I said, this one of those secret boss characters people not talking about enough, but Oscar is definitely one of the goddamn top 3s in the game. If he picks that motherfucker, she's gonna definitely get nerfed. So I hope he does. I hope he does. Good shit, Arsenal. I'm rooting for you, baby. Damn, my heart rate got up doing that video, man. Yo, so let me get that's crazy. Yo, so Gosain takes second place. John wants to tournament. Gosain is probably on top 20, I believe, or he should be close at least. Let me guys know. Let me know in the comments if Gosain is qualified or at least in the runnings on TWT. And let me know if you think he got robbed overall. Was that video a good point of the Ghetto 3 knock you off axis? Do you think that's legit? Which we saw is legit, but you can still think it's BS. I don't think it's BS myself. But let me guys know what you guys think, man. Hit that like, bell notification button, subscribe, comment, talk to me, baby. I try my best to respond to at least all of you, actually. I'm loving what's going on. I'm trying to stay consistent with this. The FGC Jump series will try to continue like daily. If I got something to talk about, I'm gonna try to drop a video fast as I can. So I appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.